How's it going, everyone? Welcome back to another video. Today we are going to be working on Audrey's car. This marks the beginning of a couple of small little mods that we are going to do to Audrey's car to make it a little bit nicer. Make it look a little bit nicer, make it drive a little bit nicer, just make it nicer. Today we are fixing that disgusting grossness. As you can tell, these headlights are super foggy, faded. The bulb in this headlight is blown. They just look gross and they're really not bright. So driving at night is terrible. What we're gonna do is we're gonna go ahead, remove the headlights, take them apart, paint the inside of them black, some nice black housing. And then we're going to restore the lenses so they're nice and clear and shiny. And then we're gonna put some new LED bulbs in them. Me and Pasha, we're gonna be showing you guys how to do this on your own car. Super cheap, super easy. This is everything that you need. You need yourself a nice cheap towel that you don't mind ruining. It's gotta be 100% cotton so it doesn't burn.
It doesn't melt.
Melt, burn, whatever. You're gonna need yourself some high grit sandpaper to sand the lenses, something to pry the headlights open with. This is a pry tool. You can use a flathead. You need your paint to paint the housings. You need your paint to paint the lenses. You need your silicone to reassemble the headlights. And you need your LED bulbs. Here we have two aux beam H4 bulbs, two sets. One for the low beams, one for the high beams. Want to give a huge thanks to aux beam for sponsoring this video. If you guys need some awesome LED lights, light bars, all sorts of stuff, check out aux beam. Before we can do anything with these headlights, we have to go ahead and remove them from the car. Sadly, this is one of those cars that it's way more effort than it should be to take the headlights out. So we have to take the bumper off first. Quiet, plane! Yeah, we have to take the bumper off. So, yeah, and this car is really rusty, so of course everything just breaks. We might have had to cut some things. Good. That's okay, you don't have to show it. Ooh, this feels like it's gonna break too. I don't know how it's going back on, but it's coming off. Oh, this one's broken too.
Yep. Oh my god. You totally wasn't angry earlier today and throwing tools around.
No.
That wasn't.
I never get angry. I mean, never.
Did you break another bulb?
No, I don't know what you're talking about. It's off. That. Broke another thing. And another one.
R.I.P.
We got the headlight out. There we go. All right, let's remove the other one.
Don't break the tabs.
Oh, one of them survived. Look at that. Hey, how are you? Let's go cookies in an oven. Here we are in Pasha's kitchen. That light is really annoying. Want to? Oh, the silence. Now what we're gonna go ahead and do is put the lights in the oven. We're doing this so we can heat up the sealant that holds the light together so that we can open the light, so we can paint the inside. So we're preheating it to 220.
So wait, how do
You don't know how to work your own oven?
I've done it before, but so
Bake. Bake.
we're gonna bake. Start. It's
Alright.
preheating.
Before you put the lights in the oven, you want to make sure to clean them really well, so you're not burning, 10 years of dirt and grease.
Ready?
Yep. So you put it feels so weird putting a towel into the oven. Doesn't feel right.
Do not touch the lens.
Yeah, don't touch the lens.
Put it in. It's like perfect fit.
Heck yeah.
Boom.
Nice. And then set a timer for 8 minutes. Shut up. I don't know what I'm doing. I'm just gonna try to open this thing.
Ooh. Oh, heck yeah.
Open it.
Very nice.
Oh!
It's okay. Oh, yeah, that's fine.
That's fine.
That's fine.
Beautiful.
And this day, Gingium learned. How would you explain your experience?
Easy. So now that we separated the housing from the lens, we can go ahead, tape the housing, and paint the stuff that we want to paint. We're pretty much going to paint the strip of chrome black just to make it look a little bit nicer. We can't paint any of this part because that's what actually reflects the light. It makes it so your lights work. The headlight is all taped off. I went ahead and sanded the spots we're gonna paint with some 800 grit just to scuff it up so the paint adheres better. As you can tell, everything that is exposed right now is what's gonna be turned black. As you can tell, Pasha's in the background. He is wet sanding the lens so we get all the yellow grossness off that so we can clear coat it and make it nice and clear. So let's just go ahead and paint this bad boy. After 4 layers of black paint, 2 layers of clear coat, these headlights are looking fantastic. Over here, after a lot of wet sanding, these lenses are looking fantastic. These lenses need some clear coat so they're not as foggy, but we started at 400, then we did 800, and then we did 1500 grit. And now, with some clear coat on them, they're gonna be nice and crystal clear. No, you fucking kidding me? The tape peeled off the shiny reflective paint. Epic fail. I'm not sure if you guys can see from there, but the tape peeled off the reflective paint on the inside.
It's not.
You can't even feel it.
I know.
Like it's just like the.
I'm sure the light will still work. It just.
It'll look, but it just looks kind of broken. I'm gonna go ahead and clear coat these because by the time we repaint all that, these will be plenty dry. So we're gonna get this done because I want to see these nice and clear.
Every time.
Suck some ass.
Film that?
Kind of.
I didn't trip. I don't trip. Gingium doesn't trip. Gingium's athletic.
What?
You heard me.
Gingium doesn't trip. Gingium's athletic.
After laying the clear coat on the lens, we kind of test assembled everything. This is what the headlight looks like. As you can tell, it's much better. And the one thing we noticed is that you can't really tell that the reflective stuff on the lens is a little screwed up. We went ahead and put the light in there. It's plenty bright. You can't really see it because it's daytime, but it's plenty bright. And like I said, you can't see the reflective mishap. So what we decided is that we're not gonna fix it. You can't tell. It doesn't make a difference in how bright the light is. And it would take a lot of effort to have to repaint the reflective stuff. So we're just not gonna bother with it. It is a warning to you guys, if you do this, use some very non-sticky painter's tape because the sticky stuff just rips that reflective paint off. So just be careful. Audrey is finally here. She's sick, so that's why she wasn't here yesterday, but she is going to help us with the next video, which is restoring the paint and fixing all the rust on this thing. For now, let's go ahead and reassemble the headlights. We're pretty much just gonna clean the inside of both the lens and the housing, then lay silicone around the outside of the housing and pop the lens back on. All right, the headlights are both reassembled. They're looking pretty awesome. Now we're gonna go ahead and install these beautiful aux beam LED bulbs. And voila! new headlights are completely done. They are installed, the lights are in. Audrey, do you want to go turn the lights on for us?
I don't know how to.
I really hope you know how to. The black housings look so good. It's super like clean and looks a little bit different, but it still isn't, it looks OEM and stuff. Heck yeah, LEDs are working, they're nice and bright. We'll add some night clips right now so you can see what the lights look like at night. Ooh! We can see!
See before.
No, you couldn't. They are really freaking bright, dude. Whose freaking sick Ford Escape is this, dude? Look at those. Oh my gosh, camera, what are you doing? They're certainly bright enough. You like them?
Yeah. I mean, they're lights.
Wow.
I don't.
Look at this, you can see everything.
Okay, I like
amazing.
how bright they are. I just don't like LED lights.
What?
Like, I like a warm light. I don't like a cold
Oh,
light.
I hate warm lights.
I like warm lights because I feel homey.
But this isn't a home, it's a car. It's supposed to look cool, not old and homey.
I am old and homey.
You're not old or homey. What does homey mean as a human?
I'm not a homey.
I'll be honest, this isn't quite as clear as I would have liked. We literally spent about 4 hours wet sanding these lenses, and this was just as good as it was gonna get. Audrey and I were going to buy just some aftermarket headlights off eBay, but everything we found had like smoked lenses and like halo rings, and they didn't look good, and they were like, you know, 150 bucks. So we went ahead and restored the OEM headlights, made them look a little bit special. We did this all for, I think, under $50, and that was pretty generous spending. So you could do this for like 20 bucks if you really needed to. Stay tuned for the next video where we fix all the rust, we repaint all the plastic trim, give the car a really nice detail. Once we do all that, then we're gonna get some wheels, and then we'll bring her out into the sun and get some awesome shots. This car is gonna look so good. Just move a little bit of cleaning up. Hopefully you guys enjoyed this video. Hopefully you learned something. If you did, give it a like. If you didn't, give it a dislike. If you're wondering why we're working on Audrey's car instead of working on the drift truck, it's because we're waiting for parts. So yeah, peace out. See you next time, boys and girls. Bye. See ya.